Class 6, Chapter 30. Story Writing. A story is the simplest form of composition. Story writing refers to the method of writing in which a writer narrates a series of events that lead to a particular outcome. A story can be real or fictional, that includes real-life or imaginary characters. Important features to remember: read the given hints carefully in order to understand the plot. Be sure to get hold of important words and phrases in the story. Take special care to bring out clearly the main points of interest in the story. As far as possible, write the story in the past tense. Add dialogues, if required. Give your story a suitable title, if it is not already given. Don't change the story, only put the hints together in an interesting manner. Read these sample stories written from given outlines. Sample 1. Outline. Mice very unhappy. Cat killed many of them. They held a meeting to discuss how to get rid of the cat. Various suggestions, no plan practicable. A young mouse suggested a bell should be tied around the cat's neck. All welcomed the proposal. An old mouse stood up, asked who was going to bell the cat. Belling the cat. In a certain house which was infested with mice, the cat found easy prey. The mice were very unhappy. The cat killed so many of them that the rest were all in fear. At last they held a meeting to discuss how they could get rid of the nasty rat. One mouse said this and another said that. But none of the plans was good. Then a young mouse stood up and said, "The best that we can do is to tie a bell around the cat's neck. When the cat comes, we will hear the bell and get into hiding places." All the mice shouted, "Good thinking! Amazing idea!" They all thought it was a wonderful suggestion. Soon enough, an old mouse, who had all the while been listening quietly, said, "Yes, it is a great plan. But who among us will tie the bell around the cat's neck?" All the mice walked away silently. Moral: it is easy to suggest but difficult to follow. Sample 2. Outline. An elephant always passed by a tailor's shop. Tailor wanted to have fun. One day, pricked with a needle, elephant filled his trunk with dirty water, sprayed it all around in the shop, spoiled the clothes. The tailor and the elephant. Once there was a king who had an elephant. The trainer took it to a river for a bath. Every day, it always passed by a tailor's shop. The tailor fed it with bananas. One day the tailor tried to have some fun. Instead of offering bananas, the tailor pricked the elephant's trunk with a needle. The elephant was annoyed. It went away quietly. It had a bath in the river. On its return, the elephant filled its trunk with muddy water. While passing the tailor's shop, it sprayed the muddy water on the tailor's shop. All the new clothes got soiled. It had taken its revenge. Moral: tit for tat. Write stories using the given outlines. 1. A king very fond of stories. Any man who tells a story that never ends could marry his daughter. A handsome young man begins his story. A little ant, nothing to eat, sees a big building, decides to take some rice from it, crawls inside, carries a grain of rice on its back, crawls home. The young man goes on about the little ant. King understands, marries off his daughter to him. 2. A small boy, eager to show wit, one morning, decided to play a trick on the barber, went and sat in chair. Barber asked Jitu, said, "Shave my beard," saw through the mischief, put a piece of cloth around, applied soap, got busy with other work. Jitu waited, annoyed, shouted at barber, smiled and replied, "Waiting for beard to grow." 3. Manager of a company. Needed night watchman. Applications presented. Manager unhappy. Found something wrong with each man. There was Ajit, an applicant, sat in a corner, patiently waiting. His turn came. Manager found nothing wrong in his appearance, questioned about his health, got the reply, suffering from sleeplessness, manager happy, appointed him.